Hello people, my name is Josh. I was a head of computer science in UK-based schools. I also work with the exam boards as an examiner. What I'm putting together is a series of lessons which are hopefully going to help you learn how to program. And today we're going to be looking at string handling. If you've missed my earlier lessons and you're unsure about programming, go back to, there's two more, go have a quick look at those, but we're going to be looking at string handling, and I'm going to do this as quick as possible for you people because I know how busy you are. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to get a string to start with. So let's say that we get first name. And then these are the operations which you are going to need to know how to do. Okay, so first things first is we need to be able to change this to an uppercase. So if I wanted to change this to uppercase, I could do first name equals first name dot upper. And what that'll do is that will change that all to uppercase. I run that. If I enter my name in Josh, you can see it changes it to uppercase. If I need to change that back to lowercase, I can do this, and you will see that it will go back to lowercase after this. So we go first name, like that, and then we've also got title case, which is where it capitalizes the first letter of it, so like that. So you've got those three there. Okay, so you can see that those are the three. So we've got title case, uppercase, lowercase. Those are the ones that you need to know for your exam. If you're just learning this because you find it fun, these are obviously really, really useful. Another one is if you wanted to do length, is you can use this operation, which is len, which is where it will count the number of characters in there. So you can say these are the number of characters in your name, length. And you can see there's 4 characters in there. So that can be really useful for like password checkers, where you need to make sure that it is a certain number of characters long, maybe at least 8, however many it is. So those are kind of like the real basics of this. The next thing that we're going to have a look at is string slicing. So with string slicing, this is where you can take certain parts of a string. Remember, a string is a data type for a variable that is a collection of characters. So if I wrote a sentence, speech marks, how are you? I'll put a little question mark there. And let's say that I wanted to get each individual word out of that. What I could do is I could do word 1 equals, and then I'm going to get sentence, square brackets, and this is, so all computers start from position 0. So H is position 0, and then O is going to be 1, W is 2, and then the space, we also have to count that as 3. So if I want the characters from, so let's say that I just wanted how, what I have to do is I pick my first letter, the starting point, which is O, and I know this doesn't make any sense whatsoever. If I actually put 2, it's just going to give me HO. So I have to do one more than where I think it's going to go to. So I'm going to go for 3, and if I print that out now, word 1, you can see that it's just going to say how there. So you have to do one more than you think it's going to go to for the right hand number there. If I wanted word 2, called sentence, square brackets, and let's say that I wanted to, so that's going to be 3, 4, colon, and then I'd go 5, 6, 7. So remember, always go one more, and then we're going to print word 2, and then finally word 3 is equal to sentence. So then we're going to go 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm actually going to show you a little shortcut on this one. So if I want to, there's this thing where I can use, which is called string slicing, where I can just slice it off at a particular point. So if I print this out for you so that you can see it. And also what I'm going to do is I'm going to comment this out. To comment this out, what you're going to do, 3 apostrophes or 3 speech marks, press the right hand arrow key a couple of times, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to delete 3 of those. So you've got 3 there, and then you just put 3 this side, and then it's going to comment that out so that it doesn't run it every single time. So if we do that, can you see that what the idea is that it slices it off at that character. So it goes to 8, and then it just slices it off, and it just puts U, And then as you can see, it includes the question mark, but it won't include the speech marks because that's what encapsulates it in there. It also works the other way. So if I wanted to slice it off at how, what I can do is I have to remember that it's going to go from 3 and I need to put it on this side, and it's going to slice it off there and give me the last little part there. So if I run that there, you can see that it gives me it there. So that can actually be an easier way of doing it, where you're just putting it to one side or the other. Last skill I'm going to go through today is what's called concatenation, which is where you join different strings together. So let's say I get first name equals input, enter your first name, surname equals input, enter your surname. And let's say that I just wanted to put the first letter of your first name and then your surname. So let's have a quick look at how we do that. So we're going to go print, first name, square brackets, 0. Okay, because I just want the first letter. So if you just want to select one letter, you're going to go for that. And then what you're going to do is then you're going to go plus, surname. And if I just wanted all of it, so maybe I just wanted the first letter of my first name and then completely my surname. So if I put this, you can see there, joins in it takes the first letter of the first name and then it just joins it to the last one there. Okay people, so what I've done is I've put some exam questions here. So it starts off relatively straightforward, and then what it's going to do is then it's going to get progressively more difficult. If you need any help, please reach out on my website. I'm here to support. I'll be bringing these videos out every single week. Thank you very much.